Supervisors provide critical support to caseworkers before, during, and after quality contact visits. At the individual level, supervisors deliver support through supervisory conferences, coaching, and skill building, and at the group level through unit learning activities and peer sharing. For this interaction, we will focus on the quality contact's competencies of documentation, debrief, and follow-up.
I want to fill you in on the placement I had 2 weeks ago regarding Ryan, a 9-year-old boy, and Taylor, a 16-year-old girl. I think you recall that they were removed after mom was placed on a mental health hold and dad was sent to jail for a violation of probation, including new child abuse and domestic violence charges.
Oh yeah, I remember. Where did you end up placing them?
They were placed together with Miss Aguilar. They've been adjusting well.
Remind me again why we didn't place with kin?
A registered sex offender lived in the home. There were no other relatives that we were aware of.
Okay. You told me that the kids have been adjusting well. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, I only got to talk to Taylor briefly because she was having a bad day and didn't feel like talking. All she would say is that she was fine and that her new school is okay. She showed me where she was sleeping, and she really likes having a room to herself. She told me she would call or text me tomorrow, and we would schedule another time to get together this week. When I spoke with Ryan, he told me that he loves Miss Aguilar's house and he likes her cooking. Ryan said that Miss Aguilar treats him really well and takes time every night to sit down and talk with just him. He said she makes him feel special, and he loves that it's quiet. He also mentioned that he misses his parents and hopes to go home soon, but not until Bobby's out of the house.
Who's Bobby?
He's mom's stepbrother, the registered sex offender. Ryan told me some concerning things about that. We really need to discuss that.
Okay, let's hold off on those concerns for now and continue talking about what's going well with the family.
I had an excellent conversation with Dad in jail. Well, actually, he was a little hard to crack at first, but once he got started talking, we made some progress. He's shown initiative by educating himself on the effects of alcohol and reflecting on what triggers fights between he and his wife. He also made it very clear that he wants to see his kids and apologize to them for his behavior. Dad really advocated for his children to be able to come visit him in jail.
What are your thoughts regarding that?
I think it would be good. I know Ryan really misses his dad.
What steps do you need to take before the kids can visit?
I assume I need to speak with the guardian ad litem and get approval from the courts.
Sounds like you've thought about this really well for having this case for such a short period of time. I really appreciate how you're advocating for him. Now, let's go back to your concerns regarding Bobby. This is the first I've heard of him, so what can you tell me about Bobby? How are things going with the Montoya family? Last time some stuff seemed to be happening.
Well, I have lots of updates on the family.
Let's start with the positive changes.
Mom has been doing great. She's participated in our plan and continues to take her medication. She's working really hard, attending church, and has a positive outlook on her family's future. On multiple occasions when talking about her kids, Mom started crying and stated she missed them. Taylor has made new friends at school. Those are the things that are going well.
Okay. Are there any other strengths you'd like to discuss before talking about what concerns you may have?
Overall, the family has been doing great, and I don't want to minimize the things that are going well, but I really need to talk to you about some of my concerns.
Okay. What are your concerns?
Taylor doesn't like it at Miss Aguilar's home. She thinks she has too many rules and is always spying on her. She's talked about going to stay with her much older boyfriend. Ryan doesn't want to talk to a forensic interviewer about Bobby as he's afraid of what could happen and just wants everything to go away so they can go home. Though he also doesn't want to see Uncle Bobby. And Mom still is not willing to kick Bobby out of her home.
Sounds like there's a lot going on. What are you most worried about?
Right at this moment, Taylor going to live with her boyfriend.
If that were to happen, what safety concerns would you have for her?
She's just so young. and I'm not sure she's making good choices with her friends.
How can you address those concerns with her? Could the two of you work together to come up with a plan to ensure she remains safe?
A comprehensive and strategic approach to conducting quality contacts is critical to good casework practice and improving outcomes for children, youth, and families. Continuous improvement of quality contacts requires efforts at all levels of the child welfare agency to enhance and align agency culture, policies, data collection, knowledge and skills, supervision, and frontline practices.